Mike, turn your games down.
Harburger mini episode of Games My Mom Found. I am Mike Albertin, and who's hitting on high school girls with me tonight?
I'll phrase it like that. I am Joe Butler, and I like my waifus omniscient and stuck in my computer.
I had to phrase it that way, Joe. I just had to.
That's a pretty good one. I am Phoebe Stanton, and my favorite character is Monica. My favorite character is Monica.
So about Doki Doki Literature Club, developed by Team Salvato, published by Team Salvato, came out originally, I think, on PC in 2017.
Good lord, 8 years ago.
And it got ported to consoles?
Yeah, Doki Doki Literature Club Plus exists on consoles.
In 2021. And that's the one that you had to pay for.
It's got like another full game on top of it.
Does it? I thought it just had like a book or something in it.
Oh no, it's got a bunch of new stuff in it from what I've read.
Oh, the internet says it received generally positive reviews with praise for its side stories and gameplay on console, but some criticism for its lack of changes.
Yeah, note to the main game, lack of changes. Side stuff has like another full Doki Doki Literature Club inside of it that adds a shit ton more lore.
There was enough.
Not about the girls, but like about the computer that they're on and stuff like that.
What?
Yeah, I know. Doki Doki Literature Plus has a lot.
You know a lot about a game that you never actually played.
Yeah, I know, right? It's weird. I've also seen artwork. The cover art for the console version has every single girl. Like you can buy a box that is just Sayori or a box that is just Yuri. But if you flip them, Monica is still synced up art-wise with all of them, even though she's still looking at you. Like she is always keeping her eyes on you.
Before we get to that,
yes, Joe, please.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say because we started memories. When this came out, I don't know about you, Mike, and I don't know about Phoebe. When this came out, I did not know about the twist. My friend, like I think the day it came out, my friend messaged me and was like, "Hey, I need you to come over and play this dating sim right now." And I'm like, "Okay." And then I beat it, and I went, "Okay, that was awful. I'm gonna go home and make my husband play this." And that's
you love torturing him and vice versa.
Yeah, no, it's a kink. But yeah, I thankfully did not get spoiled to the twist of this game, even though when you go get this game on Steam, it very specifically says it's a psychological horror.
Yeah, but I didn't believe it completely.
So the fun thing, and this is like a spoiler for much later on, when one of the characters has like the full glitch text, I opened up history because I watch a lot of ARGs and play a lot of ARGs. So the brain instantly goes to, okay, what's secretly hidden behind all of this? And if you click history, it's the full fucking description of the game, word for word, from the Steam page.
Okay.
That's weird.
I don't know what that means, but
when one of the like how you can check your visual novel history to see the last few lines of text, when it's glitchy, it will actually show you what the real text was, and the real text was the Steam description.
Okay.
Weird.
That is weird. You play some odd games, Phoebe.
Yes.
Except this was actually, unfortunately, my fault.
Yeah, no. This is like stuff like that. Watching a lot of YouTube horror, as soon as the big thing happened, when the game stopped being what I'm going to call boring, is when I started every 5 minutes checking the local files.
Okay, that's fair. All right, and I should do my history. I only knew this game existed because people have talked about it off and on. I've seen the cover art, and I'm just like, I don't care about this. And people are like, oh, it's a horror game. And I'm like, okay. And I just never got to it. And then last year I did a poll where it didn't win, but people kept talking about it. And then earlier I gave Joe a choice. I'm like, do you want to do this or do you want to do My Friendly Neighborhood? And he was like, this. That's my history.
Yeah, I've seen too many people react to this, so I sadly know this game like the back of my hand.
But you played it before, though, Lee. So
yeah,
Phoebe, I thought you had played it. The way that you talked about it. No, this was my first time. I really thought you had played this before. No, that's why I was sharing spoilers in the chat. I'm like, oh, I'm the only newbie because you were like, yeah, I know the game. So I
knew about the Sayori bit, aka when the game starts being the game, and I knew about the Monica thing. Everything in between and beforehand, I did not know about. because I pretty much refused to watch people over the last 8 years play this game, figuring that at some point I would touch it. Lo and behold, here we are.
Little bit of Monica for my life. A little bit of Monica.
Thank you,
by
Mamba.
my side. Little bit of Monica next to me. Little bit of Monica. How about
It's
you?
all Monica, huh?
Oh, Monica, yeah.
That is funny, by the way. I'm going to amplify that, but that was hilarious.
But
yeah, I also realized this is not the first visual novel I've ever played, so that was something I didn't expect to find out. I completely forgot that a long time ago in a galaxy far, far away called high school, I played Exchange 2, which is a porno game or hentai game, and I played that, and I forgot I've never touched another visual novel.
My first visual novel was, you can actually still get it on Steam. It's gonna sound really fucked up though. It is a disabled girl dating
I know
sim
which one this is.
called Katawa Shoujo, where every girl has your main character is a disabled young man who has a terrible heart. So he goes to a school for kids with disabilities, and there's there's a cast of cute girls who basically you can date. There's one without legs, there's one that's blind. There's one without arms that paints with her feet.
And then there's a
And
burn victim one as well.
there's a burn victim one as well. And the route that I took, I think I was playing with a friend in high school, so because he wanted me to specifically see something really fucked up, and I was like, "You're an asshole." One was that if you don't date anyone, I will admit I will shit on the game heavily because it's not from Japan. I actually think it's American made, even though it's called Katawa Shoujo. If you choose not to date any of the girls by a certain date, which is something also I'll bring up here in this, which actually is funny because there's a callback to this game in this. Your friend character ends up revealing he's gay, and you have kind of like a freak out, and you fall off the roof of the school and get a bad ending. And he also wanted me to do the girl with no legs route because I also didn't know this was a porn game. And if you date the girl with no legs, you accidentally pick lemon flavored lube and put it in her pooper. So that's gonna stay with me. That's a core memory for me, and I fucking hate it.
All right. Yeah, I'm happy to say this is not a porno game. I'm happy to say that.
Made you think it was though, huh?
I was thinking a few times when this game, like, this is for adults. I'm like, I'm not like, I was okay with it when I was in high school playing a dating sim with high schoolers, but now that I'm a 37 old man, I'm like, I'm not okay. I'm not sure I'm okay with this. Like, I mean, yes, the character is you, supposed to be a high school kid, but I'm not. Yeah, even with like hentai, when I'm looking up stuff, like if anything where like I can't watch it, I'm like, these look too young. Can't do it.
That's what I love about anime girls. I keep getting older; they stay the same age.
Unless they're
I can't do it.
Forever 16.
Like there are so many videos I've seen. I'm like, nope. But
hey,
like,
watch Ari Ferretta, where the fucking loli is actually a 2,000-year-old vampire girl.
But if the style is done in like that high school, that is a line I do not cross.
No. I can understand completely. I'm just joking.
No, I know you're joking, but it's just like you're not wrong. I mean, I've did shit online. I'm like, and that's what this game. I was very unsure about this game. Like, this is a visual novel that starts off like a dating sim, and then. I mean, I know it took you said 3 hours. I think it took me an hour to 2 at max, because one, I read really fucking fast, I found out, because I was tapping that button constantly, and I was still reading all the text. Like, I read ridiculously fast sometimes. And I want to get through the game, because I was like, plus, I don't know, I was like, I just want to get through this and see what happens. But, like, when it did this first, like, one of the first time when it did a change of pace, where all of a sudden it showed, like a different gallery image of one of the girls, that's when I remembered, oh yeah, I played a game like this many years ago, and I was like, not okay with this.
What was the game?
Well, Exchange, visual novel.
Oh.
It brought me back to that.
See, the first thing I knew going in this was going to be a horror game, so I was just waiting for that big thing. And there was a point, even before the Sayori scene, where I wanted to read something, because I was kind of like rapidly going through text, going, okay, come on, let's fucking get to something. And I went, okay, wait, actually, what was that? And I hit the history button, and for a split second, there was a fucking picture of Monica holding like a knife. And I went, oh, we're here! Yay!
So, fun fact, I don't know if Phoebe knows this. I know a lot about this game like the back of my hand.
Good. I don't.
Mike or Phoebe, at any point, did y'all ever feel uncomfortable while playing the first half of this game?
Yes, and there are very slight moments where, because I noticed it when Yuri and Natsuki are talking in about Act 2, It was very, very subtle, but the game rotated like 1 degree, and I instantly noticed and went, "Oh,
Yes.
here we fucking go."
What do you mean
So-
rotated?
So the game has slight changes that make the game slowly start to make you feel uncomfortable. Give an example. I posted something in the chat that I want both of you to look at. Only Monica faces forward. All the other girls' sprites are all angled. Monica only has one angled sprite, and it's when she's happy and she does her big ponytail shift. But
Oh,
none of the
She's
girls face. Yeah, none of the girls face forward except for Monica, and it's supposed to make you feel uncomfortable because she's supposed to be looking at you.
So it's that.
Oh,
A big one that I noticed at one point, and it was very, very subtle. But when you're looking for those things, you instantly recognize it. Is Monica comes in from the side, like she was outside the room and coming back in, and her arm overlays over the text bubble.
Interesting. I haven't seen that.
oh.
Yeah, no, she just in the top left corner of it completely overlaps the bubble, like she is in front of it. And I went, okay, yes, fucking let's go.
I think she also comes in and the girls phase in instead too, which is kind of interesting as well.
Yes, I didn't even notice that. Thank you.
Yeah, because you said Monica comes into the side. Monica's also the only one that comes in from the side. The rest of them kind of just pop up or phase in.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah,
Did not catch that either.
Yeah, the game has small things like throughout the first half that kind of make you feel uneasy about something. Besides the fact that there's very, very obvious like if you can't tell in the first half, a lot of the characters' backstories are preloaded to the second part. Sayori being lazy, not wanting to get out of bed, and things like that. I think even her poems show it too, where she very much shows that she is depressed.
I picked up on that. Like, I wasn't expecting the game to go where the game went.
No, knowing it, I didn't know about the secret file stuff, but as soon as I saw in the top left corner that something got loaded in, the brain clicked. You watch enough like YouTube horror or enough like ARGs, and you go, okay, let's look for the external content. And for a game like this, the external content would be like the website or the files. And opening up the files, as soon as there's a file in the directory that says, "Can you hear me?" And so Joe pointing out that like Monica slides into the room, I'm wondering if she's sliding in from the character folder.
Huh. That's a good way to put it. I didn't think about that.
Yeah, there's a couple of secret stuff you can get. You have to do either. I want to believe you have to play this game like 4 fucking times.
No, thank you.
Yeah, you have to like basically pick each girl. You have to pick each girl evenly and then do stuff you're not supposed to. But I'll get into that in the second half of the game. Did you like the poem mini games, you guys? I fucking hate that fucking thing.
No.
I hate that thing. I just mashed through it.
Well, I matched the buttons that made Yuri happy. Once I figured
Somehow
out.
I always made Yuri happy.
I did it on purpose because Yuri. The funny thing is, I was thinking about this. Like, I didn't really date in high school because I ended up meeting a girl online, and I talked to her for fucking 3-4 years, and then had a kid with her, and then she disappeared. That's neither here nor there. But like, so I didn't date, and I was just thinking about this. Like, had I actually dated or went after girls in high school, but I had no freaking charisma and no courage, because I felt very bad about myself. Yuri's the kind of girl that I would have been attracted.
That's a bad sign. But
Past Mike had no Riz.
So, I mean, yeah, I made some interesting decisions in my... Well, I did date a goth. No, she wasn't goth. She was just crazy. But, yeah, no. I could have seen myself being like, oh, this girl's... I like this.
So there's 3 ways to lean. I don't specifically remember what it is to do Natsuki's, if you can. But or not Natsuki's. Who's the friend? Sayori. I don't remember what to do Sayori's. I think you're supposed to do like adorable stuff, but in order to up Natsuki's, it's food, and for
Yuri,
it's like weird, like edgy stuff.
It's like the word elegant, depressing, suicide. She gets excited for all those words.
I wonder why.
Yeah. Well, okay, so that's the thing, because there's honestly 2 reasons why that could be.
No, there's actually a real reason for it, and I'm surprised you don't know about it. Phoebe, when this is over, go watch Game Theory about it. But I'll talk about it here.
I was going to say, there's the one thing where, yes, Yuri's character in-game cuts and stuff. But the other thing, the book that she's reading, the Eyes of Markov or whatever the fuck, isn't that supposed to be the real game?
Yeah, so Mike, originally which there hasn't been anything about it yet. I honestly think that's what I think what is it? I think Doki Doki Plus actually unretcons it. Is what happens too. But I don't know. That's just me theorizing. I'll look into it later. It's awful for the recording. But in the original game, you're supposed to find text files that the Doki Doki game is a like rip of like an actual horror game that Dan Salvato's supposed to be making. I say supposed to, but it's also been like fucking like 10 years since this game came out.
Oh, yeah.
This was supposed to be the teaser.
Yeah, and the idea, and the idea is supposed to be is that I believe Monica is supposed to be the main character, and Yuri's supposed to actually be the main bad guy for the game. That's why she's really, really weird.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it would make sense that she's so obsessed with that particular book because that's her home world.
Yeah.
And why Monica is so obsessed with being the main character because she is legit supposed to be the main character.
Well, there's another interesting thing about that too, which I've also had, I think Dan Salvato, the creator, also confirmed it as well. So in dating sims, give an example like the one I played, and maybe if you remember yours well, Mike, in dating sims, Monica's supposed to be your guy friend who helps you basically hit on other women. And I very specifically think there's a line of dialogue or something where she's pissed off about it, and she's like, I am not supposed to be in this position. I'm supposed to be one of the girls you're supposed to be attracted to, but it's the way the game's made. So I think it's kind of funny that they do that callback. There's some words in here that do the callback to that, and I think it's funny that that's why she's
the only
pissed.
One I ever played. Your friend was your ex-girlfriend that you end up sleeping with later on. If you want to, if you can pursue her. Like there was no guy friend.
Yeah, the one I played was a guy friend.
Okay, I mean that's probably more accurate, but the one I was playing was just a I don't know.
The problem with me is I don't play dating sims.
I want to play Thousand Arms for PS1, and that's more of an RPG. But
yeah, I've never played like Persona or anything, so I have played visual novels, but it's stuff like VA11 Hall A, if you consider that, or a few where they're more hentai-based games. Some of which are very linear, and some of them are just like go for an ending and don't actually have dating parts to them. So,
you can't get mad. 90% of visual novels are porn. Like Fate, the biggest visual novel of all, is porn.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's not like it's weird this visual novel's porn. No, 90% of visual novels are usually porn.
Who did you go with? Did you go for Rin or Saber or whatever? Okay, now we're in Blade Unlimited Blade Works. We're in Heaven's Fell.
You know, Phoebe, I'm about to say, girl, are you mad? But I already know you are. I'm not fucking reading those goddamn books. There's fucking like 30 different paths. And like 70
No, I just watched the anime. I literally only watched
which anime?
I watched Zero, Unlimited Blade Works, and Apocrypha, and I can be fucking happy. I also watched Prisma Ilia, and that's just weird loli porn for some goddamn reason that I don't want to watch. There's fucking Grand Order. That sucked.
I heard there's one that's supposed to be like Kitchen in another world where like the kitchen teleports to other isekais.
Oh dear God.
And that's supposed to be based off of Fate. I heard that one's actually pretty good too though.
Hell are we talking about?
Fate Stay Night. Don't worry about it.
Type Moon has one connected universe, like Melty Blood and all of them are also connected. Thank God for Neko arc.
I am the bane of my bone blood.
All right.
People die when they are killed.
Someone besides Phoebe got that. Either way, Mike, it's a very long visual novel that I will tell you about one day.
All right,
That's
I'm good.
Anime.
I am less interested in ever touching other. Visual novels aren't for me.
No.
They're for like stuff like Needy Streamer Overload or VA11 Hall A. Ones that actually have gameplay in different paths.
No, they're Fate's an anime, Mike. I'll probably get you to watch like Zero at some point. It's really good.
Zero's really good.
I did start an anime yesterday, but
we're so proud of you.
What'd you start?
Dragon Ball Z Kai.
Oh.
We're so proud of you.
Okay.
No. Just decided to.
If you want me and Phoebe to keep pressuring Mike, go to the Discord and agree with us that we should make Mike do the Who Killed Sonic the Hedgehog visual novel.
I'm actually going to.
Oh,
I already talked about it with somebody.
Sonic the Hedgehog.
God damn it.
No, that's already
now I
there.
have another person that's going to do it with us.
Yeah, I guess I'll do that too. I haven't played that yet, so I don't know.
The problem is, once we finish the IDW run, and this is like completely off topic, I just get to go, okay, now Mike, who's dating Amy? Is it Sonic, Shadow, or a character he hasn't met yet?
Okay.
I'm confused just as you are, and I know kind of what you're talking about.
I'm way too stoned, but I have something to get us back on track. So you went full Sayori, right, Mike?
I went full Yuri. I wanted the girl with the purple
Yuri,
hair.
my bad.
Also,
Yuri.
in real life, I have a thing for dyed hair. I found out, like for odd colors. Like that is a kink of mine. My wife is well aware of this, and like that is just something that I make a joke because I did date a woman later on, and as an adult, that kind of was like Ramona Flowers in a sense. Didn't go anywhere, like as it shouldn't, and she also had evil exes that wanted to kill me. So there was that.
What the fuck, Scott?
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm married to my manic pixie dream girl, and y'all think it's fun and games until you wake up in the middle of the night hearing screams that ethereal beings are coming.
I wanted to make a joke and say, "Oh, you're dating Wallace," but what?
I got kicked into a ceiling one time. Anyways, so on accident. I'm fine. Anyways, so I don't remember Phoebe. Who? Since I know this is your first time, who'd you date?
I got Yuri for Act 1, which kind of made Sayori a little depressed. And then, even rapidly clicking through the poems at points, for the second and third act, more got Natsuki.
Okay. I don't remember what Natsuki's first half is, because whenever I watched the Game Grumps play this, they kind of went both routes, which is weird. Because I want to say you can do both routes, but you don't get a lot of the full story. But I'm not going to remember characters' names at all, so excuse me. So Natsuki, the pink-haired girl, through her story, you basically find out she has a manga, she's overprotective of the manga, and she obviously is a fiend for food, as is Tiny Character, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah, she's reading a fucking manga that's totally not fighting foodons.
Sayori, I don't remember what hers was, which is also kind of sad. I don't even know if you can pick her. I don't remember at all, because I know
she has to die. Like that's just part of where the story has to go, because that's when things get really fucked up.
Yeah. So maybe I'm crazy. Does she even talk about what type of literature she likes? Because Natsuki's whole thing is the cute stuff and food, and Yuri's whole thing is the high fantasy with some light horror and stuff. But Sayori never really brings up literature, does she?
No, because she's depressed and doesn't want to do anything. She just wants friends.
This fucking game.
Yeah,
I felt bad that you were playing. That I had you play this after all the other depressing games you played before this.
For people out there, I went from mouth washing to Needy Streamer Overload to Saki Sanobashi Go for a Punch to this. I made it. I'm still alive.
At least Kindergarten will be funny.
Yeah, Beacon Pines is also really good, but Saki Sanobashi is straight up like 4 girls go to an abandoned building to kill themselves. Have fun.
And what is it? Yuri's story is about you and her reading a book that she's reading, right?
Yeah, I do like
her
that.
Chocolate, which I think is adorable.
I mean, yeah, this is the kind of game that I would have liked when I was in high school.
That's fair.
It is sad that you can't choose your sex or anything, but even Monica points that out in Act 3. It's like, I don't know if you're a boy or a girl, and I don't give a shit. I love you.
Monica's crazy.
Monica's trying.
I'll go with more.
That's the problem, is that she's aware, and she's like, I love you, and she just doesn't blink, because of course she can. She's a virtual character, and she tries to hold small talk with you. She doesn't really know how, but she wants to at least try, and I feel bad for her.
I mean, Monica creeped me though. When the game gets there and it starts just fucking with you, I was a little on edge. Like the first scene when you see Sayori hang herself, I was like, what?
Yeah.
Like, what are we playing?
It comes out of nowheres, which I think it very much sets like the best tone, and I'm glad that it does come out of nowheres.
I didn't see it coming, and I wasn't exactly thrilled when it came. I was like, what? And then it's just like, then the game like starts over, but she's not part of the group anymore, and you join because of Monica, and then it just gets weirder and weirder as the game progresses. And I mean, that's the real game of what Phoebe says. Like, that's because like when you first start playing this game, it's like you are, this is a horror game. This is not suitable for if you're, if you're not okay. Like, I didn't get that at first, and like, okay, I get it now.
So you both, I think, had different fall experiences, and I'll go through the one I'm less familiar with first. So on the second go around, when the game turns into an actual fucking horror game, Mike, you went Sayori again for the second time, right?
Yuri, yes.
Yuri.
I have a thing for one purple hair. Well, almost any other colored hair that's not normal, I have a thing for, and I just liked her. She was a type that I'm like, yeah. No,
you're fine. So basically, what I did with this, when I went to my friend's house, she saw someone play it, stopped watching them, then played it herself. And so when she played it, she did Natsuki's route. So when she invited me over, she had me do Yuri's route, and she's gonna tell me what happened. I go, no, I'm gonna go home, make my husband play this, and then he did Natsuki's route. So I'm at least familiar with at least both of them. So
Okay.
Mike, you did get lucky. Actually, you rolled right this time because Phoebe, if she did the full thing, she can confirm with me. Natsuki's route's full of fucking jump scares.
Yeah, there
Oh.
was a few different things. But Yuri also had one jump scare. One
You
jump
mean she
scare.
plunges
and
a fucking knife into her chest?
Well, no.
That happens no matter what.
She
Okay.
wants to like make eye contact with you, and then suddenly she's right up into the camera, and her anime eyes are replaced with JPEGs of real people eyes.
Me when I hit the bong too hard.
Yeah, and it's really, even if you don't know if it's an anime change or a style change, you can instantly tell that they're different, even if you're
I don't know if
like
I
half
noticed
blind,
this.
because the eye color is completely changed as well.
I think that also. I think that happens more if you pick Yuri, but like I said, I'm gonna lean one way than the other.
Yeah, no,
So-
Natsuki's whole thing whenever I had her was her color started inverting. Like she started going all negative. She did jump up a few times, and a lot of her texts became more of the black and white true speak, where she's talking about how her dad abuses her and shit. I'm like, okay. On the one hand, that's fucking depressing, but on the other hand,
catch
this is what
that.
I'm here for. Let's fucking go. And then again, just constantly opening up the files to find secret poems hidden in the fucking directory.
Yeah,
And then at one point, Natsuki writes a poem and it's in base 64. I love that.
so
Base 64.
I know what that is.
So base 64 is when she does the poem that's like a bunch of gobbledygook and then the equal sign at the end. So I can really nerd out,
Please.
or I can just do the simple way of explaining this.
However you
Simple
want
way
to,
to explain
Phoebe.
it.
Oh, okay.
All right, so we count in base 10, which is 0 through 9, 10 digits for 10 numbers. Base 16 or hexadecimal is 0 through 9, and then A through F count as the digits 10 through 15. And then once you want to say 16, you'll say like 1A or whatever, which is 116 and 1. Binary is just ones and zeros. So base 64 is we need 64 different single picture things because we're using 64 digits as single digits. So we want a single digit thing to represent 63, a single digit picture to equal 52. And so you start using lowercase letters, uppercase letters, and even like the equal sign, question mark, etc., etc.
Okay,
That was a simple version?
that was a simple version. I'm glad.
All right.
Ryan,
I'm
glad
not
I
even
picked that
stoned
one.
nor drunk, Joe, and I have no fucking idea what she just said other than
welcome
numbers.
to me teaching myself this shit in high school.
Okay,
But needless to say, when she's got that crazy stuff with the equal sign at the end, you can translate that. There is a poem there, or there is at least a letter.
that's weird.
Welcome to Doki Doki Literature Club.
Yeah. No, this game has a bunch of ARG stuff, but basically, Mike, in the first round, whenever you have Natsuki, you kind of get a little bit of what's happening, and it's kind of like a cute scene where Monika's like, "Oh yeah, I've got like candy bar for Natsuki when she's hungry." But then, like, if
I
you
like
pick,
that scene.
yeah, but if you pick Natsuki on the second route, Monica becomes kind of a bitch, and she's straight up like, "Yeah, I carry around food for Natsuki because she's fucking poor, and her dad keeps stealing her food."
Yeah, mine
yeah,
said that.
Yeah, and
Oh.
she's like, and she's like, in fact, the reason why she's so small is because she's malnourished.
Oh,
My Monica said that, and then because some of the days I was spending, I don't know if this is scripted or if it was because of what happened with my game, which is since one day I hung out with Natsuki in like the closet, and then the other day I was with Yuri and got the same thing from the initial quote unquote playthrough where it's the feeding chocolate bar. They start going off at each other.
that happens. That happened to me too. They started fighting too.
So the difference that you get for which I know what Mike sees because I'm actually a little more familiar with that. The one scene that you get is you're sitting in the hallway or you're sitting in the room and the main characters are like, man, Yuri sure is taking a hot minute. I wonder what she's doing. And you'll walk into the hallway and you find out she's fucking cutting herself.
I saw
on her
that
wrist.
on her left
Oh,
arm.
it just like glitched out and didn't tell me what was happening, but that's what's okay.
Oh,
Yeah.
I got the picture of her left arm fully cut up and her sleeve is up.
I did
And
not.
then I want to say it's Monica who suddenly shows up, but pretty much somebody hits the visual novel rewind button and you get teleported back to the room right before Yuri goes into the hallway. But then Monica even makes reference later on to the fact that you had seen that, even though technically in visual novel world, time rewound, so none of these characters should know that.
Speaking of
I did
rewound,
not catch that. I mean, I caught the rewind, but I didn't catch the idea that none of the characters should be aware because I'm not used to visual novels, so that's kind of like a visual novel thing, right? Then,
well, more I would say it's just like more of a timeline thing of if you rewind and then change something, nobody's going to remember the OG timeline. They're just going to remember stuff from this altered timeline. But Monica's just like, no, we're in a video game. Why the fuck would I forget?
No, that's a visual novel thing. You can save scum in visual novels and go back to a route you didn't like. I was actually going to ask you, Mike.
I did that in Exchange because I remember I had all the endings in that game too because I was a horny teenager.
That reminds me though. Did you try to reload your save whenever Sayuri died?
No, I did not.
You can try to, but they're all corrupted.
Oh, that's kind of cool. No, I didn't try.
Did you know you could do that too, Phoebe?
I tried loading at a later point, and it said something along the lines of like, "Why would she let you do that?"
Yeah,
I think it's during the part where you're stuck with Monica, and she doesn't want you to load out of that section.
You can't do anything. You can't save. You can't. I also couldn't get it to work on Steam Deck because apparently I think I was using a bad guide. The guy told me to uninstall the game, which I did, and then once I uninstalled it and reinstalled it, the game just started over.
Well, yeah. You're supposed to go into the game files and delete Monica.
I tried, and then I did that, and then it just didn't do anything. I feel like this is probably easier on PC than it was on the Steam Deck.
Oh yeah, I that's actually fair. I didn't even think about that. Fuck, I should have told you about that. God damn it.
So funny enough, for some reason, how your computer likes to keep saves forever, the cloud saves. I've still got part of the Doki Doki game downloaded because it's like the save thing. And the traceback file is still here. Did anybody actually read the traceback file?
I don't even know what this is.
So, way early in Act 1, if you pay attention to the top left corner, it says that the traceback was loaded. And instantly my brain went, okay, check the fucking files. What does that mean? And it's a lot of, your normal just code about how to save things to your computer and shit, making files for Steam apps, etc., and execution code. But in the traceback right at the top, it says, I'm sorry, but an uncaught exception occurred. And then you go a little bit down and it says, restart top context. Oh, geez, I didn't break anything, did I? Hold on a sec. I can probably fix this, I think. Actually, you know what? This would probably be a lot easier if I just deleted her. She's the one who's making this so difficult. Well, here goes nothing. And then at the very, very bottom, it repeats that.
You paid more attention to this game than I did.
I went full ARG.
Yeah, this game's supposed to be meant to be go full ARG, but even I didn't go that far.
I don't even know what full. I don't even know. I forget what ARG even means.
Alternate reality game. A lot of unfiction stuff where you go through external files and check Twitter for hidden pictures and fucking take JPEGs of the character models and, turn them all negative or turn the brightness up and find hidden text, that type of shit.
That's too much.
Phoebe, remind me to get you an indie game and then ask for days off so I can spend all morning having you play that fucking game.
What game is it?
I don't remember what it's called. What is it? But what the fuck was I talking about? Oh, so I have this question mostly for Phoebe because I know Mike got it. Phoebe, whenever you were playing the route you were playing, did it mention that Yuri jacked off with your pen?
Yes.
Okay. I think both the routes are the same then, if I remember correctly.
I don't remember
specifically
anything.
Talks about how she is touching herself with the pen that you dropped, and then proceeds to then say that she cut herself so that your skin oils could go into her bloodstream. And I went, this is somehow perfectly my type of game.
Okay, yeah, I got that too. I didn't like where she cut her. Yeah, she accidentally gets cut somehow with something, and she's like, "Oh, it's okay." Yeah.
Oh no. Here she was saying that she willingly cut herself so that way your skin oils could go into her.
She gives herself paper cuts so your skin oils in your paper.
That's what she had said, but it wasn't. To me, it didn't seem like it was on purpose. Also, the funny thing is, there is a certain immature Mike a long time ago that would have found that hot. The current Mike was like, why am I playing this? But
No. I agree with you. There's at some point I'd be like, oh yeah, but currently I'm like, oh no, that's really weird.
No.
Why I dated a really obsessive person, and I became a very obsessive person, and I'm like, yeah, this is not healthy nor good.
And the thing is, again, when that happens, that's that sort of bold, full black text with the very light white interior, which is their quote unquote real thoughts, or when Monica is taking them over, it turns out. And if you check the history, that's not what she says at all. In fact, I think that dialogue is just skipped entirely if you check the history of the last few text bits of visual novel. Whenever Monica is talking as somebody else, through somebody else, the visual novel no longer registers that.
Oh, you mean like when it does like the black lettering and stuff like that?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't expecting what I got into with this game.
It's okay.
It's a weird fucking game. But I'm like at the same point, I'm glad that I experienced it in the sense because now I understand why people talk about it.
What an experience.
It's a great experience. I loved it.
I did not, but
it's okay, Mike. I need to send you the really cute song. Oh, and then did you look at the ending at least after you?
Oh yeah, I watched because I got trapped, and eventually the game happens where Monica deletes everybody, and you're just sitting in the room with Monica. And I was like, okay, how long does this go on for? And they're like, yeah, it doesn't end. Like she will just eventually repeat herself if you don't. You have to go in the file, delete the file. I tried to delete it, and I was having issues even finding the file because I couldn't search it for some reason on Steam Deck. Like it was having a lot of problems. Yeah, and I was finding bad guides.
I didn't think about that. I didn't even remember whenever you're doing something like this to tell you to just play, especially if it can run your laptop, just to play on your laptop.
Well, and the reason I do Steam Deck is like it's just simpler for me. Plus, I did play this a little bit when I was out a few times.
Oh, okay.
I could done the laptop just fine.
Did anybody during Act 2 specifically try to delete Monica?
No, I never would have thought to even delete a character or even I don't mess with game files in general.
So if you do, she restores herself.
That's funny. No, I mean I have never played a game that asked me to delete game files before. That is not something I have ever been like. I don't mess with files on purpose, like unless you're modding, which I don't mod.
I've done it. There's a couple games I've done that with. I've played a couple of ARGs. I can't remember what they were, but there's a couple where I've done stuff like this with.
Yeah.
Okay, I've never played an ARG before. This was my first example of this type of game. But no, to answer your question, I did watch an ending. I went on YouTube and found where I was and just watched the rest of it.
Did you listen to the song?
Briefly.
Motherfucker. Okay.
Briefly.
Oh god, that was gonna be so depressing.
I love that song.
Listen, I was kind of done. I don't know.
I'll find you like a decent ARG, which is it's gonna be hard though, because I need to find you an ARG that's A, not hard, and B, also not horror. Or if not horror, one it's not gonna make you shit your pants. Because I can think of one, but it will make you shit your pants because I've shit my pants.
Angel Hair.
I am scared.
Hell
no,
it's analog wholesome.
No, I'm not.
Is it on Steam?
They made a game,
it is
and
not on Steam.
I think on Itch.io.
I have Itch.io, but the reason I have Itch.io was for a porn game, but I don't use it normally.
But they are making a game based off of season 3 of the series.
I don't know if I want to play an ARG. Maybe it's not my thing. This wasn't really my thing either. Like, I'm glad that, I think it's an experience that people should play, especially if you keep hearing about it, but like, they're not kidding. You have to be in the right state of mind. Because I could see this game really fucking with somebody if they were not. So I get it. Why it warned you multiple times.
No. It's fine. It wasn't even remotely close to stuff like the other 3 games I played.
Why were you playing all these depressing games?
I don't fucking know.
Okay, good.
I looked and I was just like, you know what? Mike put me in the mood for shorter games because New Year resolution of moving 100 games to my finished folder. These are short visual novels we could possibly go on. It's like, well, seasonal depression plus 1 game relates to past Phoebe, plus 1 relates to current Phoebe, and 1's just about general suicide. It's like, okay, whatever.
Yeah.
It's not your fault. It's my fault, and I'm fine. Moderately.
I talk to you enough. I don't know if I believe what you're saying, but all right. So
does Joe. God damn it. Fuck.
We need to cover something happy. We'll cover Cars next. How about that?
Can we watch K-pop Demon Hunter?
I watched that movie again. Oh, so Fun fact, since you brought it up, or maybe not fun fact. Right now, Tiff is obsessed with the song "Golden." She plays it non-stop sometimes. It is now lives in my head rent free.
I'm gonna send it to her.
I like Takedown more.
I honestly like the very first song on the plane the most.
Oh, that one's good too.
Even though it's really short.
I can't say because all I hear is "Golden" now.
And I really like Your Idol. Goddamn, Sasha Boys.
I like Soda Pop too.
Me too.
Yeah.
I'm actually seeing K-pop Demon Hunters in theaters here at the end of this month. So we already bought tickets.
You cunt.
What? They're playing different theaters. They're not playing at your theaters? What? It's not conservative enough?
I'm surprised they're finally playing The Lone Walk. Oh, no, wait. I'm sorry. It only lasted for a week.
You're in a small town. They can't have a movie starring women. That would be woke. Oh my God.
They also can't have a movie where, the American government is the main villain. Oh God, they're not going to have the Running Man at all.
Oh yeah, they're making a Running Man remake.
Fuck. Yeah, and it's based more on the book, so that ending's going to be very interesting.
Yeah, that won't be in your theater, huh?
There's a book.
No, I don't think my theater would be okay with the hero crashing a plane into a tower.
That's going to get redone. I guarantee it.
No. I think Edgar Wright has the balls to do it.
Edgar Wright is not the one paying for the movie. I don't think it's going to happen. I guarantee it's not, almost. So without any knowledge, I think that's crossing the line. They'll have something where he might, but not, it won't be that.
Hey, Joe, have any of your tangents to bring us back to Doki Doki?
Yeah, please.
I say that, but I think we're pretty much done. We pretty much said what the ending was. I think we're pretty much good.
Do we think
Monica's
the other
crazy.
game is coming out still?
No, I actually think Plus ends up on rec. I'm not 100% sure. My guess is Plus retcons that because I'm pretty sure he just doesn't want to make one.
Is there going to be any more from the studio? Because I would love to play more from.
He has not posted. He has not posted anything on his Twitter in 3 years.
God damn it!
Yeah,
Maybe
so
he was smart and left Twitter like everybody should.
That's also fair. I should probably take to see.
I need my porn, Mike.
I can give you websites.
I probably know every single one of them.
Maybe. Yeah, you probably don't watch the kind of. You don't probably have the same interests that I do. So
we'll see.
But yeah, I think that's pretty much it. We talked about Doki. Twist got through. The game ended, and Mike deleted it. And yeah, that's pretty much
Mike
it.
will never play it again.
Mike, do you know what Doki means? By the way,
no, I have no idea.
It's pretty much like good feel, happy, fun time feelings. So this is happy literature club. Boy, man, this made me happy.
I thought Doki was supposed to be a heartbeat. I don't know.
Oh yeah, well, it's like the heartbeat that you get from those good time feelings.
It doesn't fit this game.
It was supposed to.
That's what I've read.
I would play other visual novels. I would. Preferably not a dating one, maybe just an interesting one. I think I actually have another visual novel on my to-do list. Because I have a list of games that interest me that I pop up and I try to like flag them in Steam to like, we're going to get to this. And I feel like I have another one or somewhere there was one that I was interested in that was a visual novel. I'm like, I should get to that.
A tofu boyfriend.
So, I own a lot of visual novels I found out because I just got them in bundles. I was going through my games recently.
I would make Mike play Hot Tofu Boyfriend if I didn't know how long the slow burn was.
Analog A Hate Story. I own that.
Analog?
That's a visual novel.
Wait. Is that the one I'm thinking of?
I don't know. Me either. I just own it.
I do know this one.
Mike.
You don't own it though, Ashley.
I don't, but I know of it.
Mike, Hatoful Boyfriend is a game where it's a dating sim and you're a
pigeon,
girl.
right?
No, you're a girl.
You're a normal person.
Yeah, you're a normal person, but you date pigeon boys.
I know of it. Is that something that you want to talk about at some point?
I haven't played it, but I need to mark it off my list at some point, so maybe.
Sure, I'll add it to my wish list. Eventually it'll be dirt cheap and I'll pick it up.
It'll go down to $1 probably, so you'll be fine.
So Joe, why don't we get him to play Danganronpa?
I don't know. Oh yeah, we gotta get you to play Danganronpa, but that's also pretty much porn.
That's fine. As long as it's not high school porn, I'm okay with it. Nah, I'm not okay then. I don't know. I mean, I know it's not like it's just when I'm too old when it's like characters that just look too young. I mean, I'm just. But yeah, no, I play Danganronpa. It's not. I don't own any of them, but I'd play them.
Okay, fine. You want the non-bad ones, okay? So the nonary games like 999.
I think I own that.
You already own VA11 Hall A, and I love that game. There's a few. We'll get you through this, Mike.
Nah, I mean I can handle it. Like, should we go to Shelf Stacker Box?
Yeah, I guess.
Okay, I'll go first. It's going in the box. It was fine. It was a game. I played it. I will never touch it again. It made me feel uncomfortable like the game wanted it to, but I also was just like, it was fine. I'm glad I experienced it. I really am happy that I finally got to play it, and now I understand it. So people can, like, when I kept seeing something, like, what the fuck is this? Like, I understand, and that, to me, is a plus. So, but still going in the box, but that's still a plus. And Phoebe.
If you had asked me during the first half of this game, I would have instantly said the fucking box. But when the fun starts, the fun really starts. And give me a good ARG, and I'll delve deep. It's going on the stack.
Joe.
It's going in the box for me. Or not box. This is going on the shelf for me. I love this. I one of the things I say is usually shelf also means for me, usually if anyone asks, shelf is something that I believe is collectible or at least good enough to go up there. So shelf also comes to show off for me. And I love this game. I think if getting to play the first time, if you somehow manage to avoid spoilers somehow, and I'm honestly surprised even Mike and Phoebe were able to avoid most of the spoilers.
I did, actually.
Yeah, so it gives you that good jump scare. It's one of the things that I love. And honestly, there's several series that do that, and I'm going to somehow manage to get you to watch those, Mike. But yeah, I liked it, and so I'm putting it on the shelf.
All right. That's kind of a mixed bag. Not what I expected.
Yeah, we did it.
We did it.
We should go to plugs. Phoebe, where can people find you at?
You can find me over on YouTube and Twitch as the Let's Play Princess, over on Twitter and Blue Sky as the LP Princess, and as one of the co-hosts of a lovely little show called Nerds Broadcast.
All right. And if you enjoyed this episode, over 850 other episodes of this podcast, it's probably close to 900 soon. It is close to 900. If you want to check out our giant catalog, you'll find everything we do on Podbean. If you want to support the show, do a Patreon of a little about $1. You can vote in our Patreon. We have 1 to 2 polls a month. Currently 1. It will go back to 2 once I get caught up. And if you donate $10 or more, I will plug your YouTube or podcast like the wonderful people that do. Phoebe, we already heard her. And Zach from Absolutely the Best Podcast, A Work in Progress, talks about the MCU movies and MCU adjacent movies, and they are currently on the Alien franchise. So check out their show. You can also hear some familiar voices too. And give a shout out to my awesome intro and outro, which is Helena at Hell Has Fury. You can follow her on TikTok and Twitch, or Instagram. And check out A Gamer Looks Before You with Bill Tucker. Currently on hiatus. We'll be back eventually, but he has plenty of good episodes you never listen to his show, and plenty of episodes where he's on in this show too. So, and please follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Threads, Blue Sky, YouTube. Join our Discord. It's free. We're always having new people join us. And rate and reviews wherever you get your podcast. That's everything I need to say. So we will see you guys all next time. Bye, everybody.
Bye. Love, Monica.
Bye.